President Trump honoring law enforcement at his rally last night in Tulsa.
Our next guest, brother, is one of those heroes. Federal Officer Patrick Underwood was killed during riots in Oakland, California last month.
Angela Underwood Jacobs joins us now. Angela, first and foremost, please accept our deepest condolences for the loss of your brother. Horrific story, painful for all of us to see and hear about, but so grateful for your perspective on these issues. I want to ask you how you feel about President Trump's tribute to law enforcement and the fact that he has stood by law enforcement despite a lot of the anti-police rhetoric that you hear going on around the country right now.
Well, I have to say that I completely appreciate what he said and what he's doing for the country. The men and women of blue that help protect and serve our communities they are so necessary, and we need them, and we need to pay loyalty and respect to them because they go out and they put their lives on the line every single day. Rain or shine, they are there to protect and serve all of us. So honoring them is the right thing to do.
Angela, your brother Patrick went out that day on May 29th, just a few weeks ago, to defend a U.S. courthouse. A couple guys drive up, shots, they fire on him blatantly, openly. He is killed, the other officer injured. When you hear things like defund the police or abolish the police and the utter disrespect that go toward law enforcement, black, white, every background, every race, what's your message to people that don't understand what they do for their communities?
You know, every single day, these men and women go out and they're there for us. The very idea for us to defund the police, I believe, is incorrect. I think it's wrong. And I think that with all these brilliant minds that we have here, that we need to figure out a better way. As I look at Seattle, Washington, what they have going on right now is utter anarchy. The idea that we have leadership that thinks that it's okay to let someone else take over a police precinct is wrong. I think that the communities that need policing the most will be underserved. So we need to come together as a country and figure out some better solutions. You know, as I think about my brother passing away, you know, him dying it was not a red or black issue, or I mean a red or blue issue. It was not a political issue. The issue that we have right now is regarding humanity and a blatant disregard for life. So as a country, we need to do better. And right now, America is mourning. And as you look around the world globally, they're mourning as well. We're receiving prayers from the Vatican. We're receiving prayers from Africa, from people all over, looking to us, looking to America to lead the way. We've got to do better by our people, and I think that it starts in the home first. And then I look at the community of gosh, I'm so sorry. I think about the community of people that are out there in the churches, the church community. They were the ones that came to our aid when my brother was killed.
Angela,
and I'm sorry.
No, please go ahead. Finish.
I have a gratitude that I have for the faith-based community for being there, because if we continue to not lead with love, we're going to have more problems. So we need to come together as a society. And it's not a Republican issue. It's not a Democrat issue. It is a humanity issue.
And you mentioned that faith community. I just wanted to ask you, because I believe on Friday there was a memorial service for Patrick that may have included the acting DHS Secretary Ted Wolf came to share some words. Tell us about it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I have to say his speech was beautiful. It was heartfelt. And when you have people that show up, that will fly across the country literally to be there for me and my family and my brother's memory, it touched my heart. And I think that we need to have more of that. When I was at Congress and speaking on the floor, we had Nancy Pelosi that was literally 8 feet away from me and never came over to say hello, to show her condolences or anything like that. And that saddened me. I wasn't there as a politician. I was there to speak on behalf of my brother's memory and speak on behalf of all Americans that are tired of all of this. We want this. Number one, we want to solve the issues, but we want to be able to live freely and safely. We want to be able to feel comfortable going out to the grocery store, comfortable going into work, comfortable sending our kids to school. And right now, we're not. So my message to everyone is, If you're an elected official, we've elected you to stand up and do what's right for all of us, not a certain percentage of us, everyone. And we need to hold you accountable to that. And not only that, holding yourselves accountable to it.
Angela Underwood Jacobs, great message. You're right. It starts in the home, in our faith communities. That is where we heal, for sure. God bless your brother, Patrick Underwood, and his service. We remember him today.
Thank you so very much. Thank you.
A hero indeed. His name will soon go on the Law Enforcement Officers Memorial here in Washington, and his legacy will be the heroic life he led. Turning now, though,